Right, welcome back everybody to Operation Pluto. This is Italy, turn 9. Guess we can start with tech. Italy will roll for a long-range aircraft. See if we can get it to stage 3. And we do indeed. The Italian tech program is alive and well. So with that, we can do the Italian buys. Italy's going to be buying 1 heavy armor, 1 infantry, and 2 militia, spending all 14 of its dollars. We will do some combat moves. Since the Soviet sub is in this C-Zone M4, my ship's moving. I have to be combat moves in order to move out of this C-Zone with it. I'm pretty sure anyway. That's wrong. Oh well. But I don't think it affects anything. So anyway, the second fleet is moving out of port in Tripoli and is instead moving into M3. And the transport is going to pick up a mountain infantry from northern Italy and drop it off into Sardinia. The exceptions are the Italian TV destroyer and 1 of the Italian regular destroyers. The TV destroyer is going to move 1, 2, 3 into A46, and the regular destroyer is going to move 1, 2, 3 into A43. As at this point, after all those movements have been completed, that Italy is going to join the fray and declare war on the British Commonwealth. And so, everything that is in Italian North Africa is going to be going into Western Egypt. And infantry from Eritrea is going to walk into Nubia. A cavalry, 3 infantry, and the colonial infantry in Abyssinia are going to walk into Tanganyika. The seaplane that is on Sicily is going to go 1, 2 onto map and A44 and shoot at the British coastal sub. And I think that has got all of the combat moves that we're doing this turn declared. With the exception of all of the Italian submarines are going to be staying in M4, and they are all going to be raiding on M4. Alright, so we'll get a pair of dice, D6s for that. So we'll just do the seaplane, attacking the coastal sub first, I suppose. Grab our D12, and roll that. And that is a miss, so the coastal sub will survive. We can come over to Western Egypt. We have a artillery at a first strike of 2. And it misses. We'll have an upgraded infantry at 2. That misses, and then we're going to have 7 1s. And they all miss. So we'll roll for the defending British militia, and it misses. So we will roll our 7 1s. And we got our hit there, so we'll roll the defending militia. And it misses. So we will take over Western Egypt without casualty. Italian occupation marker. there's multiple roundels here. Maybe it's because I moused over it. Oh well. Let's take over Western Egypt, and Tanganyika is free. And yeah, I think that's got all the combats with the exception of subrating. So the Italians will be in black, the British will be in red. The British get a +2, the Italians get +1 for their coastal subs, +2 for their regular sub. So for the first 3 rolls, the British die will get a +1 on the number of pips that it has, and on the final regular sub roll, it will just be a straight pip to pip. So we'll start for the coastal subs. And wow, okay, that's 3 damage off coastal sub number 1. That's 2 damage off coastal sub number 2. Unlike German subs, the Italians know what they're doing. So we're up to 5 total damage on this line. Maybe I should have moved the regular sub out. Alright, so that's no damage for coastal sub number 3. So we'll see if our regular sub can get that last point of damage. And in fact it does. Okay. So that is going to be a full 6 damage to the Mediterranean line. And we will subtract 6 from Great Britain's bank. Okay, with that being done, the non-combat moves that we have, we're going to rail militia from Rome into southern Italy. Our seaplane that went on map in A44 is going to land on Sicily, or not Sicily, Sardinia. The medium bomber that was on Sardinia is going to go up and land in northern Italy, and the rest of the 15th Air is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and land in Abyssinia. Those are there. I think that's got all of the Italian non-combat moves completed. Our fleet is going to stay out of port, and it's going to stay in M3. So I guess we'll just go ahead and place our buys. The heavy tank and the infantry are going to go into northern Italy. One militia is going to go onto Sardinia. And one militia is going to go into Abyssinia, or Italian Somaliland. Okay. And so with that, we will collect income. So we took over 2 territories that were worth IPPs and went up to 12. And for the Mediterranean is also free of any allied warships, so we'll get our wartime bonus of 2 for that. Which this is an interesting tracking thing here. I wonder if Italian had no ships. Oh, this is Anzac. Wrong one. Yes, it does say that. It's true. Okay. Cool. So yes, Italy will collect $14 then. And we will pass the game over to the KMT and the USA.